But, you know, I'm really excited for what is quite possibly our own Master Cup. That's how I feel about it. I feel like this is our Master Cup. And as a guy who looks at every year and looks at Co-op Cup and looks at Master Cup and looks at Beat Tribe Cup and looks at all that shit and goes, man, that shit is sick. I want something like that. Like, that just makes me so fucking excited for Strong Style. So let's go. Winners Finals, off-season 2.2. Rip versus RunItBlack. Starting on Jungle Outpost. So right here, a little bit of feeling out process. RunItBlack has, it feels like he's looking to more of that that counter hit Jin style. It looks like he's getting it off a lot more. A lot of the times, sometimes we would criticize RunItBlack for not keeping the game a little bit simpler than he should, right? Do more forward fours, do more magic fours. Those things win you games. Breaks the wall before the screw. There you go. Nice combo. Very nice and simple. Goes for the mix up here with the plus frames. Doesn't go for that down 2-2 yet. Oh! Could have been worse. Could have been worse on that whip. He's got 5 seconds left. Blocks the slide. RunItBlack takes the first one. Gets the 10 frame there, shoving him towards the wall. More sets of plus frames. Ooh, not the trade he wants. RunItBlack recovers first. Let it rip. There you go. A little bit of a delay on RunItBlack's wake up. Not a punish again. That's the second time in a row. 4-1+2 has not worked out, and Rip has not punished it. It's a huge whip with a lot of recovery, but Rip is able to tie it up nonetheless. Nice. There you go. And now the game is established, right? 4-4 has now been stepped. So that means RunItBlack's going to start use those homing moves. You see right here, Rip is look at how Rip backdashes, right? You see him trying to control that one range, trying to stay right outside of it. He doesn't want to be in that clinch. There you go. And didn't know how that combo was going to be adjusted for. He goes nice and simple wake up hop kick. Thankfully, RunItBlack's right outside of rage, so that's all the damage he gets on that one. So right here, fake E4, didn't work out that time. Tidal wave, is that going to be enough? Oh, Oki, yeah. Tried to roll back out of it. Corpse thrust, counter hit. Very close to the wall. Nice adjustment on the combo. Kind of sidewalled. Still got a lot of damage out of that, but he's put it back against the wall. Scary versus Law. It's RunItBlack trying to fight some room for him. He does so very, very well. Great round from RunItBlack, but it's not over yet. Not versus Law and Rage. Rip's got 30 seconds. A lot of time to make this comeback in Tekken. Doesn't have to rush it. RunItBlack knows the same. He's not trying to get overzealous here, and he steps the slash kick. Well done. Good patience from RunItBlack, as he is able to take the first game there. Good shit. Good shit. You see RunItBlack adjusting to the game very well. It's going round by round. It's not going game by game, and that's what he needs to do. Rip thinking about the stage. Generally, when you want to think about the stage, you think about how Mishimas don't really have a great wall carry, right? Well, no, the problem with Jungle Outpost is the top side is 13 by 23. So it's a very, very small stage where you can get to the wall almost all the time. So it doesn't... Huh? Hammerhead. So that's better, right? Hammerhead, as long as you keep the idea of where you are on stage in mind, you can always adjust yourself in a way that keeps you long ways, making it harder for Jin to get to the wall. However, Law's wall carry is very good. And if you know back two turns, right? Every time you do back two in the combo, it turns him a little bit to the left. So he can actually start parallel to the stage and end up sideways when he needs to. Yeah. You start off this one. You start off on off axis on this stage. That's the only thing I really hate about it. Other than that, it's a really fun stage. right, pick up here. Just gonna go for the damage ender. Nice and simple combo for RunItBlack. What I want to see from Rip is more movement. You want to move on this stage. That is its key reason to pick. There you go. You see a lot of step right here. He doesn't want to be on the wall. Step left now. He's almost gone off. A nice block on the Satcher as well. Both outside of rage. 1+2 punish. Does the same. Easy duck for RunItBlack. Saw it coming from a mile away. Takes the first round here. You can already see the adjustments from Rip's game. No punish on the crouch dash 1. Wanted to deter RunItBlack from using that. It's a good tool. Yeah, but you see RunItBlack, the way that he's counteracting the stage pick. RunItBlack staying close, using safe moves, trying to push him towards the wall. One plus two. Pick it up. Oh no, back to a little bit too far. 1-2 punish. Just outside of rage. Instant slide. The fastest you've ever seen. Ties it up. Oh, fakey 4 swings into it. Savage Sword. Might be the best wall ender in the game, or at least the most consistent. There you go, another Satcher. Tries to bet it all on the down 2-3. Does not go. RunItBlack. Trying to go up to critical point in the set. You can see right here, match looking a lot like it did at Jungle Outpost, right? Rip's not moving a lot. RunItBlack staying in the clinch. Counter hit Satcher. Nice combo as well. 2-1. 1 down, 3-4. So he's gonna spend the rage art here. Good thing about this is that when you're on the wall like this, it's a good position. He tries to go for the command grab. A great duck and a hard read from RunItBlack as he goes up 2. The pivot has been made. It is in RunItBlack's favor. See how Rip adjusts? I like the stage pick. So the decision would be here. I guess he goes to Dragon's Nest. So Dragon's Nest will be 24 octagon stage. I believe this favors still Law a little bit. Law's combos are a little bit easier to adjust for the walls, but also that Dragon Cannon as a wall ender. So good, and that's really a lot of the problem that's happening in the first 2 games, right? Rip's not getting that wall combo often enough. He's not getting to the wall. But a familiar sight here. RunItBlack back at the wall. He shoved RunItBlack here once again. Or, sorry, he shoved Rip here once again. Nice. Keeps it safe. Wait, nice whip punish. Oh, damn! That might as well have been a rage drive. That's what I'm talking about, the Dragon Cannon. Nice adjustment on the combo, keeps it simple. Let it rip, counter hit, plus frames. And you see that wall standing for DSS. That is something that Double does a shit ton. He just establishes that mix-up. And I know Rip said that he thinks that the DSS low sucks, but you know, Double does it anyway. I think I see a little bit of that, but that was a great low parry. Gonna be an easy cleanup. No, is that gonna do it? No, it doesn't even hit him. Doesn't even hit him. RunItBlack not happy with the whiff. Sometimes you can get away with that if it just hits him grounded a little bit, but it doesn't happen often. Rip. You can tell in his play, a little bit of emboldened, except his punishes are still shitty. Boy. Going for the nice combo. No, missed it. Kept it safe by going into Zen 1+2 cans. RunItBlack, not trying to go to game 4. Rip not happy with his own decision. Maybe a little bit of autopilot. Happens to the best of us. Oi, Demon's Paw keeps it safe. I like RunItBlack's decisions on the wall, except for that Rage Art one. His decisions on the wall have been very good. Woo! Poison Arrow? That's what I like to see. Oi, floats him out. Set point, RunItBlack into grand finals with only one more dot on the board. However, this is the moment where Rip can take this and extend the set a little bit longer. Take him to the wall. He's had success here. Just needs to continue it. Boy, down 1-3. RunItBlack. Look for him to step. Yes, to the left because he wants to get off the wall. He understands. It's a great win condition for Law as he gets the launch. Cancels it. Doesn't go into the Zen 2. Actually just wants the Oki here. Enraged though. Trying to hit him with a Cynic. Second hit. Spring kick goes the wrong way. 3-0 for RunItBlack. So he looks good. He looks good. Rip had a second win there, but it wasn't a full win. It was more like a breeze. It was more like a wind. Someone passed gas next to him. 2 rounds, I think, you know, in that last round. So close. But Rip was looking good up until that point. You saw it from RunItBlack himself, actually. He was looking crazy good. He was establishing that dominance, right? On the counter pick stage, still getting in his ass. I can tell both of these guys are studying. Not just playing, but studying. And it's a lot of the things that I've been recognizing from the recent games as well, from players like Double, Knee, Ulsan. There is strategies that I've seen in the last couple tournaments that I see them putting into their game. There was a match. It is, you know, it was one-sided, but it happens often versus RunItBlack. He's a great player. So we get into this one. I believe this is loser semis, right? Loser semis to a return to a 2 out of 3 for 1 game and 1 game only. Then we're going back to 3 out of 5s as TekkenTim decides to pick Geese first. We said this at the head of the broadcast, folks. Head of the broadcast, we said we will not be surprised if Seo gets top 3. We would not be surprised if we see Seo playing his best versus the best who come out here week in and week out. And definitely we are not surprised. This guy, like I was saying before, this guy really showed me that Feng can be played more of a different style. Back when Feng was really played as this sort of big bet character that constantly went for mix-ups, back turns, shenanigans, there's this guy who really showed you that you could just use the great pokes, the little counter hits that Feng could get and really just run with it, right? You know, down 2 doesn't get you a ton of damage on counter hit, but it's certainly a lot better than most other lows. It's the first mix-up established. There you go, second one right there with the down 1 counter hit. You see Tim very, very aggressive, much more aggressive than when he played versus Rip. Unfortunately, did not get to see the Kopf Tekken versus TekkenTim match, so I don't know if he's has a feeling afterwards. But man, we were watching Seo adjust back 3-2, eating up what I think was 4-3-4. Kien already ducking. Was ducking yesterday with the foresight. TekkenTim was able to block. He gets a good punish. Yes. You know, I've been saying with friends, we feel like that command grab has a shorter break window than some other ones. Because it hits more than some other command grabs for a character that doesn't have a throw mix-up. You think it just looks weird? It's a subtle animation thing? You might be right. Can you speak louder? I can't hear you. Yeah, I can speak out much louder. I'm fucking Arab. Be happy that I'm talking this light. Anyway. There you go. Thank you, Mishima. Hope you're watching some good ass Tekken. I'm really enjoying it. Woo! Hit him with the sabaki? Let's go! Commentating in Farsi, Arab, not Persian. Fucking racist. Ooh! Ah! I love 4-4-3. Oof, down 4. So right there, both of them jockeying in that 2 range. They want both of each other actually to run into each other's buttons. You see a lot of whiffing in that range. Back 3-2, spends the meter. TekkenTim, remember we were criticizing his meter spend before. It's a lot better this time. Seo's not adjusting. Down 4-3 whiffed. He went for the big bet there. It did not work out. TekkenTim able to take the first game. Remember, this is a 2 out of 3, so adjustments from Seo need to be made sooner than later. As he goes back to Violet Systems. Now, if I were stage picking, I'd pick a smaller stage. Feng's wall carry is decent, but definitely nowhere near as good as Geese's. Some of the best wall carry in the game, although we don't see the dash jab combos from TekkenTim. Yo, Feng with the drip, I feel you. I'm trying to work out to that Feng body. Can you imagine? Just wear a loincloth around? Just buff. Whoa! Got some risk in that Seo. Goes for the big low. Plus frames. Let's a rip. Oh, it tried to whiff punish. He had the right idea. Just the ranges were the wrong idea. Unfortunately, it was out of that. TekkenTim takes the first round there. Mix up. Yo, the complete dodge? I wonder, what is that? Does that work on Fidoken 2-4? God, someone remind me to go into the lab in that one. That was sick as fuck. Floats him out. Good thing, down back 1-4. Such a great screw. Literally one of the more consistent ones. No duck there. Woo! Never let him get that shit off. Not until he mixes it up. Hit him with that sabaki every single time. Let him feint that back 3-2. Until then, I want to see that broken every single time. There you go. Classic wall combo with the single Rapuken. Oh, he still almost gets a second combo. Counter it as well. Healthy life lead there. Just a forward one. Gets the wall spike. He's not going to get much off it. Actually, never mind. That was a big-ass chunk. 3-3-4. Seo with the comeback. One, 3. Very nice. So right there, he tried to step straight into the down 4. Gets the counter hit, the full combo. Nice adjustment there with the palm 1. Down 1+2. Goes for the second one. Little greedy. Seo punishes. Attacks on the shoulder at the end. He's backs against the wall. Like that he hit him with that down 2. Adjustment on the combo. Sticks thrown. I don't know in rage or just in jest, but thrown nonetheless. TekkenTim, set point. With the big Hien, starts off the round strong. 1-1. Single Rapuken. We go for the Oki. The tech trap. Sorry, just the counter hit. While standing 4 on the ground. You're asking for a lot. You're asking for a lot. Asking for a lot. And Tim takes it. Seo 4th place. We're not sure how much he's been playing, but he looks very good. Looks very good. Like a lot of the stuff that Seo is doing. A lot of, you could tell too, there's things like, when I was saying I really like that down 2, the reason why I was saying that is because back 1-2 is -7 on block, right? And a lot of the times, what people will do after back 1-2 is that they'll do duck jab afterwards. Very common thing to do is, to try to check afterwards. Down 2, good way to just hit him out of that. If he gets the counter hit, he gets big damage. Geese is next, too powerful. You see that trap game, man? Trap shrugs. Every single day. Twice on Sunday. Morning and the evening. Can you imagine? Someone needs to tell me Feng's workout regimen, man. They both got crazy traps. That's just crazy. You imagine? Feng's command grab does 50 damage and he just throws you on your back. He just throws him on his back. 50 damage. If you have big traps like that, of course you're gonna do crazy damage. Anyway, look at that. The homie. How's it going? Wednesday Night Fights 2.2. Every Wednesday Night Fights this month is gonna be a banger. Please give this channel a follow if you haven't already, or just tell the people in the chat that you love them, because I do. So we go back to Violet Systems, coming to home base for TekkenTim here. We're going to a 3 out of 5. Chris Un, how's it going, homie? How's it going, everybody there? I see y'all in the chat. Thank you guys for joining me for the Losers Finals. R.I.P. See there? 1, 2, 3. You can learn a lot. Learn a lot by someone doing 1, 2, 3 in that range, right? Nice and easy combo. TekkenTim takes the first one. You see, TekkenTim is he has a little bit more confidence in his play than last time they played Rip. Rip kind of mauled TekkenTim. Not kinda, he actually mauled him. He actually just bodied him straight up. But it is that swagger from Rip. As back 3-2 spent, that's what we were talking about before. Some people can get Tim to spend that back 3-2 in a bad way. Rip did it right there. It's a huge win when you're playing against Geese. Nice low parry. So back 2s, turn the combo a little bit so he gets to the wall. Doesn't get the wall combo afterwards, but he's in great positioning. Takes a low again. Missed the mid. Nice step from Tim, but it's not going to be enough. Ties up the round count. Rip with a great round there. There you go. You can see how many times Rip does back 2 in a combo, right? Since back 2 turns to the left every time you do it in the combo, you have to decide how many you want to do, so that way you get a good wall combo. Homing moves, and he backs up afterwards. TekkenTim with the stick of butter. 1.5 actually. Nice parry. Takes a little bit of damage. Takes the finisher as well. 10 string to finish it off. Rip trying to take the first game here. The best thing that Rip can do is try to get Tim to spend that meter. The worst thing that he can do is lose. Just straight up without him spending any of it, going to that last round with 2 or 3 meters. It's a different game when you got to play against Geese. A lot of that 2D mentality. Shitty punish on that down forward 2. Or, sorry, while standing 2. He has 2 bars. So you have 2 bars, you want to kill people for that. Oh, yeah. There you go. Not going to get quite to the wall, but he has positioning. Run up command grab, breaks it. Does he get it? No. Oh, tried to go for the throw. He just crouched it, launched it. Tie up the round count. This is the worst case scenario that I was talking about. Going to that last game, last round, I mean, with 2, as he gets the counter down forward 1-4. Raging Storm. Oh, this is not what you wanted to see. Takes the damage. Quick 60, 70, 80, 90. Down 2-3. In the rage as well. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Missed the last part. Oh! If he gets to the wall. If he gets the wall combo. No, he's gonna go for the rage art. Is that gonna be it? Is it gonna be it? It's gonna be. Oh, it's super close. It's super close. That's it. It's enough. Rip with the comeback. The classic. Clapping for himself. Why the fuck wouldn't you? What a sick comeback. Stolen from him. TekkenTim trying to take a game. Remember talking about versus RunItBlack versus Rip? This was a pivot, right? You want to tie it up 1-1? Do you want to go up 2-0? It's a huge game once you lose it. Another thing that you're noticing, the difference between the game that Rip is having versus TekkenTim and RunItBlack is that Rip is getting to the wall a lot more often. It's definitely one of those things when you're playing against Law, you have to worry about all the time. Your stage positioning is so important. It's one of the things that Law players look for. Goes for the mix-up there. Wall standing 2. Not even sure that was a punish. Woo! Oh, the little hit. He tried to go for command grab a little bit too far. Hey! 6 seconds left. Takes the lead. Down forward 1. Surprised he didn't rage art.
I like it.
But he's looking good. The confidence is there. You can tell from his gameplay. Hits him out of the air. The adjustment on the combo. TekkenTim's seen that once or twice. However, all things considered, when you hit back 3-2 out of the air, it's shitty damage for a bar. Also, as soon as Tim gets a bar, that wall standing 2 from Law becomes much scarier. No punish. There you go, gets a big slide, fast as hell. Trade, neither's favor. Both return to neutral. Actually, probably in Rip's favor because now TekkenTim's out of max mode, spends that bar for almost nothing. Ducks it, late punish, tried to confirm it with his eyes. The reaction's not there yet. It's a hard thing, you gotta practice it. Sidestep 3, down forward 1-1. It's gonna take it. One of the things that Rip needs to consider in this matchup is that when TekkenTim does not have meter, that wall standing 2 becomes much scarier. That slide in the wall standing 2 mix-up is much more deadly because he won't get punished for it as hard. The difference between a back 3-2 punish and a 2 forward 1 punish is huge. Wall carry, damage, it's everything. But he spends the meter now. Homing move, gets him some room. No punish again! But he gets the combo afterwards. Gets him to swing into it. Rip. Pivot point right here. With the 2 dots on his side. Trying to claim one more. As he gets the float. Nice combo. Almost to the wall. He didn't want to use enough back 2s to get away from the wall. The wall standing 2. The power to the people. Pulls off the wall for the screw. Nice combo! The damage! The perfect! Rip! 2-0. That's right. Respect on that name. Evo Champ! You see right there, the wall standing 2, so much deadlier when Geese does not have that meter. Much scarier.
This is what should have happened last year.
This is the things you got to think about. I know it's the things I think about because I come from a 2D game background. Things like meter management, things like building meter on losing rounds, stuff like that. Those are things that are not ingrained in a lot of Tekken players, but it's things that you really have to think about, right? What's the risk reward when Geese has meter, when Geese doesn't have meter? How do I get him to spend meter? Can I force it? Can I get him to spend it? How does he spend it? These are a lot of things you have to think about, but don't think about it too much, as TekkenTim is sticking with the Steve now. 2 rounds down, that means he's got to go 3 straight with this. What game did I come from? My first game is Guilty Gear. I love that game to death, but Tekken, Tekken's crazy, man. Tekken's got my heart in a weird way. Whoa, baby! That's not for the first round. My God, take me out to dinner first. Doesn't even need the last hit. Rip, rolling. First round down 2-3 when you least expect it. Rip is a greedy date. Doesn't want to spend too much. Geese, Rip should spam down 2-3 since Steve can't launch. That is a very good point. It's definitely a strategy that you can take into this matchup. Down 2-3. Especially considering Steve's got a lot of highs. There you go. Right to my loving arms. Tim trying to go for mix-ups on the wall there and just gets command grab. Good damage. Pulls him off the wall. Big. No, oh my God. And that's the thing I can criticize Rip over and over for tonight. His punishes have not been great. If non-existent. Big oh fuck from Rip. That's it. Oh no, he did a shitty combo too! And he did a shitty recovery kick. It was a good fucking lord. That was a bit of a scramble at the end there. Ties up the round count, though. Tim does not have a lot of resources to work with here. He doesn't have any more meter. Doesn't have a lot of rounds. Goes for the Albatross mid that time. Oh, what the fuck? What a mix-up. See right there. He tried to down 2-3 again, taking advice from the chat. It's not a bad idea, but it's not working out right now. Tim, game point. What the fuck just happened? All right, Rip is playing with. It's not the confidence that you need. The confidence that he had before, where he was mauling him, he's taking him to the wall. It's a confidence with a game plan. Now Rip is just feels like he controls the game, but Tim is content on waiting for his moment right here. What needs to be returned to Rip is stuff like that. While standing for DSS low, do shit like that. The stuff that makes the opponent think. That's the stuff that puts you into control. You can see Rip's going back to it a little bit. See? Shitty punish. Down 2-3. When you have that lead right here, it's not a big deal. As he takes the life lead, Steve out actually right outside of rage. If he can get a launch here, it'd be ideal. Dragon Hammer. Goes for the low afterwards. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Doesn't even give him the chance. Set point for Rip. Right into my loving arm. Down forward 2. Steps straight into it. Great carry. The wall damage to boot as well. This is where you see Rip win. When he gets the character to the wall early, it looks good. TekkenTim does really well to step off the wall. A lot of little hits there. A lot of little mids. Whoa! I have spoken too soon. R.I.P. Rip with the 3 straight. And that's going to be him going into grand finals. A return to RunItBlack. Good shit, good shit. You can see the difference, right? You can see the difference when Rip can get to the wall and Rip can't get to the wall. That is a big difference. So I think maybe the adjustment that could be made here for Rip is that he just picks small stages anyway. There's 2 adjustments you can make, right? You pick small stages anyway because if you're going to go for wall damage versus wall damage, you will always out damage the opponent. Or you can go for an infinite stage because, you know, infinite stage damage for Law is not bad. Obviously, the first stage is not going to matter as we get into this grand finals here. RunItBlack on the winner side versus Rip. And Rip taking a bit of confidence going into this grand finals after he get 3-0'd by RunItBlack. He 3-0's his own and then takes it into grand finals. So both players playing pretty well before they get into this grand finals. Obviously, a little bit of history between these two. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. What is the prize money for this, if any? You know, I think we had a good amount of entrants this week. Not a pop bonus or anything like that, but a lot of people are, you know, just trying to do their best before Strong Style. So it's most important right now, right? Strong Style, sorry?
40 players.
40 players. Great, great showing for a weekend that technically doesn't have anything, right? We don't have WSOE, we don't have a dojo. We're off season. There is no reason to come to this other than you want to play some Tekken. We still got 40 motherfuckers out here. We got all you guys out here as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Level up your game each and every week. This shit is always better with you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys really, really make, you guys make my week, for sure. There's a reason why I come out every fucking week, is because you guys make it. You got, oh man. We're drinking and commentating? This is probably a mistake, but let's do it.
It's 1 beer, bro. All right, we got the opposites of each other.
With the opposite?
Don't you remember I told you this last week? If you switch their letters on the end of their names, they turn opposite, right?
You're a fucking idiot.
And then if you look at them in real life, if you turn them opposite, one is thick and short, the other one's tall and skinny. Right? What? Oh shit! Sorry, damn.
It's 1 beer, bro. Famous last words. Yep.
That's why. Look at it. Fucking Billy.
Good fucking lord. Let's get into this. Grand fucking finals. RunItBlack versus Rip. RunItBlack with the W on his name. He's on the winner's side. Rip on the loser side. And these guys literally use receipts to napkin up the spilled beer. Like fucking. Man, act like you've been here before. Come on, man.
Here, take one.
Oh, Jesus, Billy. How many napkins do you have?
Well, it's called being prepared, man.
It's called fapping
1,
on
1,
the
2.
go. That's what it's called.
No, dude. When I see that, I'm like, take this napkin.
There we go. Faking the slide already. Testing the waters with the wall standing 1.
All right, cheap. Forward 4.
Yeah, so that's what the thing is RunItBlack was doing, establishing that 1 range with the forward 4.
Somebody was saying about.
Ooh.
Is that a punish? I don't think.
I don't know. It's
No, I
a
don't
mid.
think it was.
It's a mid high, so
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't think
It
it
might be
was.
safe.
Thank you, Billy.
Oh, I didn't think there was 2. I thought there was 1. All right.
Oh,
I was trying to make sure they didn't spill beer on me. Good fucking lord. All right.
oh, he loves doing that.
Yeah.
Down 4, up forward 2. Ooh, nice.
Big parry. The confidence. Not gone from RunItBlack. Oh my god. Fucking, you smelt it. That shit smelled bad from all the way over here.
I like that though. RunItBlack actually stopped his momentum.
Because he knew. You could fucking smell it. You smell this shit. Anyway, RunItBlack, 2 up. Already looking good.
4, 4, 3. 4, 4, 4. Oh, nice. No, I don't. Maybe I do.
Oi, that's it.
Oh,
That's it.
I don't know what that was.
You can't give RunItBlack easy parries. You can't give RunItBlack easy parries.
Oh, wow. Power
Yeah.
crush. Damn. Rip
3
just
straight.
threw his ass
3
up
straight.
in the
That
air.
shit was mad easy.
He had a white flag in his hand.
He wouldn't toss it up just yet. This is Rip.
But
This is
everyone
Rip,
looks
man.
Look
This
at
is
him, man. He's got a
look at
fresh
it.
haircut.
I mean, it is Paul, the man himself, Evo legend. Cannot count this. When you count him out, that's when the down 2-3 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, but Avery,
I mean that shit.
I think Avery is probably the best player in SoCal, right? For a while.
I would concur. I would agree.
Yeah.
It's either him or Ricky.
But Ricky
If you
also
want to,
played, yeah.
but if you want to talk about local showings, it's definitely RunItBlack. If you want to talk about tournament showings in general, I think you got to give it to Ricky. Although he doesn't go out so much, every time he's gone out to a tournament, he's looked good. Anyway,
I
not
think
the
he
point.
makes it super exciting.
He does for sure.
He always has. I think when he's on the big stage, I think Rick Smith rises to that level.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
absolutely. He's one of the best in the United States, and there's a good reason for it. Anyway, let's get back into this. Ricky's not here. Hopefully we see him at Strong Style as RunItBlack takes the first round here. Rip has chosen the infinite stage, right? And I think that's because he's getting mauled on the wall.
Oh my God, he's just getting bodied right now.
But he's not, Rip is not getting to the wall like he's been able to.
Oh my, dude, I think, damn, Avery's looking really crispy.
He's looking
right
really
now.
good. And you tell, this is a different, style.
Oh my God,
You see-
another one?
Rarely does RunItBlack ever fucking smile when he plays.
I know, right? He's just like, fuck
He's
Rip.
feeling like he's happy right now. He is in his
Oh,
comfort
you got him
zone.
right there. Oh, I thought he was going to electric that.
He needs to.
Oh, okay, nice. Good trade for Rip.
Okay, yeah, very good trade for Rip. As he gets a full combo. All right.
Oh.
All right.
It's your R.I.B.
Yeah.
It's the old man. It's still
It's all right.
excited.
It's all right. Yeah, I missed the DSS again. He needs to calm down. He's about to go down too. And I'd almost say go down too if it means you can calm yourself down because man, if you're gonna stay this tense, you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
And usually Rip isn't really tense or nervous.
Oh shit!
There it is! Oh, he's like, I didn't even mean to do that. But
What
he always means to
This
do that
motherfucker
shit.
acting like his stick did it for
Yeah,
himself.
I know,
Come
right?
on, bruh. You knew what you were doing. Officer, I saw that man. He went that away.
Rip does that a lot. He'll do some janky shit, and then he'll be like, oh, it worked? Oh, okay. I didn't really mean to do that. But you know he did.
Oh,
God.
counter hit stature.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets.
It's not looking good. Not looking good. Enraged though.
Oh, God, here it is. Oh, hell sweep from the tip. Wow, that was really
God
good.
damn it though. God.
Dude, he caught him right at the tip.
No, but
A lot
it's
of-
not that. It's not that. It's the fact that you're that far. He does the back 1-2 or back 3 Zen 1-2 ender, and then he just held back. He held back. You saw it.
Yeah.
Anytime I see someone holding back like that, that guy's scared.
Yeah, definitely. He's not using his movements.
He's not
sidestepping.
backdashing.
Yeah.
He's not even backdashing. He's literally holding back and waiting for shit to happen.
Yeah, you can kind of read people like that whenever you feel like, whenever you see somebody just holding back. See, what I usually do, I was talking to Cade Roberts earlier about it. I go, I don't like it when people try to pressure me, try to come in on me.
Yeah.
So I tend to stand still and neutral block a lot of things, right? Because
Neutral block. Neutral block is strong.
Yeah, because I don't like people feeling like they can just come in and fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like I'll take the hits, and then I'll it's like almost like a counter puncher, right? I'll take the hits to the face just to fuck you up, right? To get my hits back. But when you see somebody just holding back, they do want to block, right? They don't want to keep the position that they're in. Yeah. They want to stay away, right? While also defending.
Right. Yeah. So one of the things that is really, really good, right, is something everybody should get used to. It's one of the things that me and Tekken were talking about, and it's something I noticed. You know who's really good at it? Ulsan. Backdashing when you're getting hit.
Right.
You get hit by a jab, fucking backdash, right?
Right.
You know? If you're blocking it, oh motherfucker.
Oh really? The Phoenix?
God fucking damn it.
He's calling on the power of Beal right now. Oh, see, but he's going back into the. Oh my God! What a whip punish on the jab. That was ridiculous. Oh my God! He whip punished the jab with a fucking crouch dash one. Avery's on some shit right now. Wow, great punish too.
Well, that's gonna be 3 straight. Thank you guys for tuning in to Wednesday Night Fights.
Cut the stream, Bill. Cut the stream.
I appreciate you guys and your constant.
Right now.
I appreciate you guys and your constant viewership and patronage to this stream.
Man, I thought games done quick is over.
And I hope you guys tune in for the next week. Despite what you guys are seeing right now, next week we will probably have.
Good or they're really bad.
We'll probably have a more contested next week.
Damn.
Because remember guys.
Oh yeah, that shit was dope.
It lasted longer than this match.
Remember guys, next week we have WSOE. So please, WSOE qualifier.
WSOE.
I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so please, sure, whatever. Tune into that. It should be a good tournament, even if I don't know what WSOE is. And
wait, there's Tekken on that? Or?
Yeah, we'll have Tekken next week.
Oh shit.
Here? Yeah, here. So,
oh, okay, cool. I didn't know.
Yeah, Tekken qualifier next week. I'm assuming it's for money. I could be wrong. Whatever.
You had esports in there?
Yeah. Either way.
WT points?
Please, guys, do not use this last grand finals as a representation of what Wednesday Night Fights is all about.
Wow, that's terrible. Why would you say that? RunItBlack is the way.
Because I'm trying to get this motherfucker to stop playing Paul. His law is good. His law is so good.
See, the thing is that when you play each other, when everybody plays each other for so long, there's bound to be shit like this. You know what I mean?
Like a full liquor over here.
What? There's no liquor here. There's only beer. But yeah, like it's. Oh shit! He's trying to get up to the wall though. Look.
I swear to God, RunItBlack. If you renew Rip's lease on Paul, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Here comes the Chetty.
God.
Remember, Rip is the 3rd Indian in space. 1, 2. Okay, nice. Oh, got him with the fucking.
Good fucking lord.
Oh shit! Oh my God.
What have you done?
Wow.
RunItBlack. I swear to God, I'm taking it back. Ricky's
Ricky's the.
Okay, all right. Wait a minute. Yeah. All right, RunItBlack inching himself back as the best player in SoCal. Down 2. Homing move, trying to keep him back. Nice. See, like, wait a minute. Rip emboldened by the power of the Phoenix.
Oh man. What the fuck?
Oh
no. Oh
Don't
no.
You know, bro?
Oh shit. Oh no, he did it.
Hey.
Wow, I can't believe that didn't knock down. Holy shit, like he won 8-0. Did you see that? Avery won 8-0.
He won.
Damn.
6 games versus Rip today.
How did that not trip? Did you see that he hit Demo Man pretty fucking deep?
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why he didn't trip?
What?
Because he's not a fucking Paul player. That's why he didn't trip. Thank you guys for tuning in to Wednesday Night Fights. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys each and every week. Make fucking sure. Put it in your calendars. We got pre-Strong Style on Friday, and then Strong Style proper Saturday and Sunday. It will be the best fucking tournament you ever watch. And I guarantee it. Until then, give this channel a follow. We'll be here next week, July the 17th, WSOE Open. And then the 24th will be the last dojo event before EVO. And then we got motherfucking EVO. Holy shit, that's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about Strong Style. Bronson's going to be there, so, you know.
I literally just said Strong Style.
Oh, shit.
Pay attention. Good fucking lord. There it is right
there. Okay, that's pretty good. Cheers, Sammy.
Cheers.
That was pretty fucking good.
Cheers to all of you. We're going to go home. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace out.
Oh my God! What? That's fucking. That's good. That's on top of Bronson's face too, right?
You're a fucking idiot.
Bro, that is the. Oh God, that emote. It has so many.
Hey, by the way, I have a t-shirt for sale. Wow, why am I so big here? You guys see it? It look it like this. Nice, huh?